Welcome back to the Home and Living podcast, where modern city life meets practical decisions.
Today, we are walking into Thao Dien, one of Ho Chi Minh City's most pet-loving neighborhoods.
Picture this: late afternoon, shaded streets, coffee shops glowing, and residents strolling with goldens, poodles, and corgis.
It looks effortless, almost cinematic. Pets seem woven into the lifestyle here.
Thao Dien is often seen as a pet-friendly paradise, especially among expats and young families.
But inside luxury apartment buildings, the story can change very quickly.
A tenant may find the perfect unit, sign emotionally, then discover pets are completely banned.
And that discovery can turn a dream apartment into a daily source of stress.
So today, we explore the reality behind pets in Thao Dien's luxury apartments.
We will cover friendly buildings, strict no-pet zones, hidden risks, and smart moves before signing.
Let's begin with why Thao Dien feels so naturally welcoming to pet owners.
The area has a high concentration of international residents, many treating pets as full family members.
That mindset has helped build a strong pet ecosystem around the neighborhood.
You can find pet spas, international vet clinics, riverside parks, and pet-friendly cafes nearby.
For many tenants, that ecosystem is one reason they choose Thao Dien in the first place.
It offers convenience, comfort, and a sense that pets are not an afterthought.
But apartment living is different from neighborhood living.
A building has shared elevators, lobbies, corridors, cameras, neighbors, and management rules.
That is where the pet question becomes more complicated.
Luxury apartments in Thao Dien generally fall into two broad categories.
First, there are pet-friendly developments that openly allow dogs and cats under clear rules.
Examples often mentioned include Mastery Thao Dien, Q2 Thao Dien, Gateway, and Lumiere Riverside.
These buildings may welcome pets, but that does not mean anything goes.
Most require registration with building management before the pet becomes part of daily life.
Vaccination records are commonly expected, especially for dogs and cats using shared spaces.
Some buildings require pets to be carried, placed in strollers, or muzzled in common areas.
That usually matters most in lobbies, elevators, and corridors where neighbors pass closely.
Some properties may even designate specific elevators for residents with pets.
These rules are not just bureaucracy. They protect comfort, hygiene, and safety for everyone.
A responsible pet owner understands that shared living requires shared discipline.
Then comes the second category, buildings with strict no-pet policies.
These properties may ban pets to preserve quiet, cleanliness, and predictable residential standards.
They may also want to avoid allergy complaints, barking disputes, odors, or damage concerns.
For tenants without pets, those rules can feel reassuring.
For tenants with pets, those rules can be a serious deal breaker.
And here is the critical point. A no-pet rule is not a soft suggestion.
If building management enforces it, violations can carry real consequences.
Those consequences may include fines, temporary service problems, or early lease termination.
In the worst case, tenants may lose their security deposit.
That is why the biggest mistake is also the most tempting one.
Sneaking a pet into a restricted building.
At first, someone might think, my cat is quiet, or my dog rarely barks.
But apartment buildings reveal secrets quickly.
A bark in the hallway, an odor, a neighbor's comment, or elevator camera footage can expose everything.
Within days, a hidden pet can become a management issue.
And once trust breaks, negotiations become much harder.
So the safest advice is simple: never try to hide a pet.
If a building does not allow pets, treat that information seriously from the beginning.
Now let's talk about what to do before paying a deposit.
First, review the house rules and lease documents carefully.
Do not rely only on verbal promises from an agent or landlord.
A friendly sentence like, "It should be fine," is not protection.
Ask for the official building policy from management before committing money.
If the rule is clear and written, you know where you stand.
If the rule is vague, slow down and verify directly.
This step may feel boring, but it can save months of conflict.
Second, if the building is restrictive but not absolutely rigid, consider requesting an exception.
This is most realistic for a quiet indoor cat or a small, well-trained dog.
Ask for a meeting with building management instead of negotiating through rumors.
Come prepared and treat the conversation professionally.
One useful idea is a pet resume.
It can include vaccination records, clear photos, and proof of behavioral training.
You can also explain your daily routine and how you prevent disturbance.
Some flexible management teams may consider a written exception.
If they do, request written confirmation, not just spoken approval.
A damage liability agreement may also help show responsibility.
The goal is to reduce uncertainty for everyone involved.
Third, protect yourself inside the lease agreement.
This matters when the landlord says pets are allowed, but management policy feels unclear.
In that case, add an escape clause before signing.
The clause should say that if management enforces a pet ban, you can terminate without penalty.
It should also require a full deposit refund if the pet policy prevents you from residing.
This turns a vague promise into a practical safeguard.
It also encourages the landlord to verify the rules before accepting your deposit.
Fourth, be realistic if the building is truly zero tolerance.
If management strictly bans pets, fighting the rule may not be worth the stress.
In that case, consider temporary boarding while searching for a pet-friendly apartment.
Short-term pet hotel options around Thao Dien may help during the transition.
It is not ideal, but it is better than living in fear every day.
Your pet also deserves stability, not constant hiding and anxiety.
Let's compare the two worlds in a simple way.
In a pet-friendly project, comfort is usually high.
You are surrounded by a community that understands daily life with animals.
There are still rules, but those rules are manageable and expected.
Registration, vaccines, muzzles, carriers, and elevator etiquette become part of routine.
The financial risk is usually lower if you follow the building policy.
You may still be responsible for interior damage, especially to furniture or flooring.
But your tenancy itself is less likely to be threatened by pet ownership.
In a pet-banned building, the emotional atmosphere is completely different.
If you try to hide a pet, every sound can feel dangerous.
Every elevator ride may feel like a risk.
Every neighbor becomes someone who might complain.
Management may check cameras, issue fines, or enforce building rules firmly.
The financial risk becomes much higher.
You could lose your deposit, face penalties, or need to move earlier than planned.
That is why choosing the right building matters as much as choosing the right unit.
A beautiful view cannot compensate for a policy that conflicts with your life.
And a discounted rent may become expensive if it creates legal or practical trouble.
For pet owners, the best apartment search begins with one clear question.
Does this building officially allow my pet?
Not does the landlord seem relaxed.
Not does the agent think nobody will notice.
Official permission is the foundation.
After that, you can compare layout, rent, amenities, and convenience.
There is also an etiquette side to this conversation.
Pet-friendly does not mean neighbor-unfriendly.
Keep shared spaces clean, control noise, and respect elevator rules.
If your dog is nervous, use a carrier, stroller, or muzzle where required.
If your pet has an accident, clean it immediately and inform management if needed.
Small actions protect the reputation of every responsible pet owner in the building.
They also make management more comfortable maintaining pet-friendly policies.
Thao Dien works best when lifestyle and responsibility move together.
So here is the takeaway.
Thao Dien can be wonderful for people living with pets.
The neighborhood has services, outdoor options, and a strong pet-loving culture.
But luxury apartment policies differ widely, even within the same area.
Before you sign, verify the building rules directly.
Before you pay, get the policy in writing.
Before you compromise, calculate the real emotional and financial risk.
And if a building says no pets, do not sneak one in.
Choose a home where both you and your pet can live openly.
That is the real luxury. Peace, clarity, and a place where everyone belongs.
Thanks for listening to the Home and Living podcast.
Follow us for more property tips, rental insights, and modern living stories.
Until next time, choose wisely, live comfortably, and take good care of your furry family.